Ricoh Learning Services. As promised, a video about the components that we're showing here and the main focus on the interactive learning table. So where I'm standing just now is just a place to overlook the interactive classroom, which is on the other side, and I will identify all the techniques and components that we use here to do our learning services. Let's start over here on the board. We have a few iPads fixed. This is where we show people some of our iPad applications as being Smart Presenter, Para, and some custom-made applications for Ricoh Learning Services. Next to that is the video learning book, which is a nice learning book with a high-definition video screen. Underneath the buttons we have some videos which you can show to your customers. You can upload learning material and students cannot. The books are locked. One with an inlay is where you can put some homework in for students that are on absent leave or whatever. Video learning books. Next thing I want to show you, in short, is the interactive blackboard. So we have a stand with a few interactive blackboards here. This is where we combine traditional technology with new technology. A real blackboard is where you can use the chalks combined with an interactive ultra short throw projector. So on three sides people can make drawings and do useful exercises that have to do with education. So boards on all sides. This one is a little bit lower. On the other end for children is even more low. Lots of nice exercises. This attracts people very much. Then on this side, the first interactive whiteboard. The interactive whiteboard in this corner is set up like a real whiteboard. We do have it connected to UCS. A P3500 is there, which is connected to the other interactive whiteboard, which we will see a little bit later on. Then over to this side. Here, very important today to integrate into learning, into schools, is 3D printing. It's not a matter of if, but when this will hit the learning market. Working together with Leapfrog, Ricoh is, and we're selling these off, but other than selling, we can teach the teachers how to integrate this in their lessons. We have a learning package for teachers, exercises for kids, software packages, and all that is supported by Leapfrog as well. Just the grace period until the Ricoh 3D printer is ready. Okay, let's now step into our interactive classroom as we were speaking about and see about the learning elements in there. Over here on this side we have a small group learning table. The tables, you can take the tables apart from each other, you can put the tablet in. As you can see, we have a 27-inch interactive learning table which has exactly the same content as the bigger table, which is the focus of this video. The last component to be, you can turn. It is also the iPad table, so you can put the iPads in, close it and use it. It's really a multifunctional table. Easy for small groups to learn. Somewhat bigger groups, so a main presentation area is over on this side. This is where you start your classroom session of 2015. In this, here you explain the group what they will be doing today. Some of them will work on the group learning table, some on the interactive learning table, and some on interactive whiteboards. So we use Smart Presenter, Ricoh Conference Center server, to provide all the sessions of learning material that you can swipe over with an iPad and demonstrate and make some learning sessions. Again, in the dresser is the ultra short throw projector, which makes a nice image there. Now let's move to the second interactive whiteboard, which is here. This interactive whiteboard is, you can see it from the background, is connected to our interactive learning table. This will act as the second screen of your interactive learning table. Other than that, you can of course still use it as an interactive whiteboard and write on it. This board is connected, so the picture-in-picture is the live video feed from the other interactive whiteboard, which is on the other side. So a P3500 here as well. And students, teachers, groups of learners can speak to each other. Other board is on the other end. Just have a quick look there. So, slowly but surely moving on to the most important topic. That's why we created this video, which is the interactive learning table. So, the interactive learning table can be tilted. You can move it up and down electronically. Let's tilt it a little bit so you can really see the content, because that's what it's about. I'm going to show you and demonstrate a profile that is created for this event, which has a lot of nice options here. Let's tilt it. So over here you see school, the background here. Let me first explain you one of the newer features of the interactive learning table is the profile switcher. It's on the left hand side. If you tap it, you get the profiles that are loaded on this table. You might have a commercial profile and a school profile. You might even create a profile per product or per product line. You can create as many profiles as you wish and change between them. Let's start off with the education profile, which is set on now, and show you some of the options here. Here we explain something about Dutch history lessons. So it's a really a nice feature. The feature is called the lineup, and the lineup could be in this case the lineup is the royal family from 1772 up until today for the Dutch royals. Look at that. So our former queen and our current king here. If you want to know about the current king, you tap it. Yeah. You will be familiar with this option, because this option on your table currently for Graph Expo explains about the different machines. So it can either be history, machines, or a real timeline of a product or a company. It's a very useful option. Let's quickly move over to a different option there. Let's move to the main menu. And well, the memory is just a memory game with pictures. Another one, a puzzle, which could be the puzzle of a new machine. If you want people to remember what a machine, or an animal in this case, looks like, let them together collaborate and make a puzzle. Instruct them on to look very much so. Here is the eye of the frog, left hand side. Watch it, start, and make the puzzle together. Yeah? And support people in being collaborative in creating this material. Back to the main menu. So, the option that I really want to show you is I will put the table back in its original position, which is actually the best position, flat. People can stand over and really collaborate around the table. Can you still see this? Good. So, now, I'm now on this side of the table, and my colleague will join me on this side to show you the second screen a little later. I change and I turn the screen just to have a good vision here. And Media Plaza. The Media Plaza is actually where the content of the table all comes together. So PDF documents, videos, photos, everything. I tap the option, you get the menu, and on here it says 3D printing, it says pictures, it says videos. If I tap 3D printing, all together it stopped. Again, brochures, I get the brochures. We have the brochures of the ultra short throw projector, which we can quickly demonstrate. Yeah? We have some other brochures here as well that we can quickly put on the table. Let's go back. Let's do some pictures. We have a picture of a secondary school. Let's just try and talk about this picture. And now, if you would come over to the other side and show the second screen. So now there's the second screen. If you have content like maybe a video or whatever that you want to show on the second screen, you tap your content, and any content that is on the table can easily be swiped to the second screen, and it comes on the second screen. If you swipe more than one, either video or picture or instruction book, to that second screen, it will automatically divide the screen into multiple sections. Also, if you want other content, drag it. You can write on this content. If you want to say something about this projector, you can just tap, write on it, and it will also write on the board on the second screen. The second screen could of course also be a very large image projected by a projector or multiple projectors. You can go many ways with this. So this concludes the video for now. I would very much challenge you to make the best out of the content for the table.